Okay, let's take a look at the weather now. We can cross to join our meteorologist, Tamsin Green, who's standing by. And let's deal with our top news story this morning, Tamsin. That's hurricane hitting Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa. What's the latest there?
Yeah, so Melissa has made landfall in southwest Jamaica just recently, and it's looking absolutely catastrophic. A real element of history unfolding in front of us at the moment. We're seeing some really devastating impacts already take hold, and we're expected to see more through the course of the days. There could be really potentially catastrophic, life-threatening impacts of incredible storm surge up to 13 feet in places, incredible amounts of rain, possibly over 700 millimeters of rain in places, and incredibly strong destructive winds. Now we can see from the infrared satellite just before it made its approach, it was just perfectly symmetrical. A real meteorological, mesmerizing meteorological phenomenon to see, but just indicative of being an absolute monster. And not only has it made the strongest storm on the planet for 2025 so far, it's also become the joint strongest Atlantic hurricane in recorded history. So absolutely spectacular scenes really watching unfold at the moment. Now, the sea surface temperatures are well above average for the time of year in the Caribbean, currently around 1.4 degrees above normal. So all of that heat just fueling this storm, and it's just really making it all of the perfect ingredients to make it just absolutely catastrophic and really quite a rare storm, especially this late in the year for the hurricane season, which ends on November the 30th. And so really remarkable the fact that it's just not slowed down at all. And we can see here it made landfall as a Category 5 storm with winds up to 295 kilometers per hour. So absolutely exceptional stuff. Now it is going to continue its track northeastwards through Jamaica, crossing eastern Cuba over the next 24 hours, then making its way towards the Bahamas, and then out to Bermuda over the next few days as well. So while it did move incredibly slowly over the next few days, which is over recent days, which is absolutely remarkable considering it did not weaken at all, it will continue its northeastwards track over the next few days, Alex.
Yeah, wishing everyone there all the best, and thankfully nothing quite that severe back home in Australia, Tamsin, but we are expecting rain and storms today.
Yes, but there were storms yesterday, so our cyclone season doesn't begin until November the 1st, but we are well into our severe weather season. We can see hail was recorded yesterday in Queensland, around 2 to 4 centimetres reported. So we did have severe storms yesterday, and there is the risk again through today. Now we have this trough overhead that's just continuing to feed in moisture and instability off the sea across Queensland. Through the course of Wednesday, we'll see pretty widespread rain and showers across parts of New South Wales, potentially some pretty heavy downpours in the northeast quarter, and again, also extending up into Queensland, where we do have another risk of storms again. Now, red indicating the chance of most likely storms, potentially severe storms developing, particularly between Ingham and Bundaberg, where we could be seeing again a risk of large hail over 2 centimetres, damaging wind gusts over 80 kilometres per hour as well. So we can see in the radar so far, this trough has started to get nudged eastwards out towards the sea, but a renewed risk later through Wednesday as storms could pep up again through the rest of the day. So looking at quite decent rainfall totals over the next 24 hours, in addition to what we've seen over the last 24 hours as well, where Brisbane saw its wettest day since Tropical Cyclone Alfred, and parts of the Gold Coast saw up to 100 millimetres of rain. So really looking at those rainfall totals building up, and again the focus today potentially across northeast New South Wales there, Alex. But taking a look overview for Wednesday, we can see all those showers orientated across the east. A much cooler day than recent days as well. Brisbane 25 degrees, Sydney just 19 degrees under those showers, so feeling pretty chilly. Melbourne, at least with the sunshine, 19 degrees, and Hobart also 18 degrees. Adelaide also under that sunshine thanks to high pressure overhead with 22 degrees, and Perth quite significantly cooler after yesterday's 34-degree temperatures, down to just 21 degrees there, Alex.
Tamsin, thank you.